Are you unable to find the right words or organize your thoughts in a conversation? Let me teach you the secret to fixing it. First, listen to this clip of the actress Emma Watson reading a mean tweet.
Emma Watson seems like the type of girl who I would be friends with for like 3 days and then get really sick of, but not tell her.
Usually, you just continue watching the video and forget most of what you heard. However, if you want to have better conversations, it's important to occasionally pause and look closer at the details. Here's what that tweet said. Emma Watson seems like the type of girl who I would be friends with for like 3 days and then get really sick of but not tell her. Dude, that's such a long sentence. You know what? You're right, little Kevin. That's why it's always a good idea to simplify. A simplified version of the first half of that tweet might be, she seems like someone who I would be friends with. Looking closer, we've got this expression, seems like, followed by the pronoun someone, followed by the question word who, since someone refers to a person. In the second half, we have a hypothetical statement starting with I would and ending with the hypothetical result. We are saying that, hypothetically, it's likely we might be friends with this person. Do you know why we end this sentence with and don't just say someone who I would be friends? Well, it's because the expression is I would be friends with her. We're always friends with people. Grammar nerds will be mad at me and say, she seems like someone with whom I would be friends, is the proper way to say this. But frankly, our goal isn't to pass grammar tests, it's to be able to speak English. And with that in mind, the original sentence is a pretty common structure in everyday speech. Now, imagine you're at a bar and you see some guys at another table. One of them seems friendly. You might think about hypothetically joining him for a beer. Can you think of a common way to say that? I would have a beer with him. Other verbs work here like enjoy a beer or get a beer, but have is probably the most common one I hear. Now let's put this into our original structure. What should the sentence be? He seems like someone who I would have a beer with. Of course, the who is optional. Awesome. Now imagine you're on vacation and you see someone paragliding. It looks like a lot of fun, and hypothetically, you might like to try it. So you stand up, point at the paraglider, and proudly say, that seems like something I would like to try. If we had said paragliding instead of the first that, then the second that would probably fit better. But since we used that at the beginning, we don't want to be redundant. Great. Let's listen to one more mean tweet.
Kristen Bell seems like the kind of person I'd be thrilled to be paired up with for a school project, but then would never want to hang out with her otherwise. That's probably true.
Yes, I know, another long sentence. But don't freak out. Do you recall what Kristen read in these three blanks? Kristen Bell seems like the kind of person I'd be thrilled to be paired up with. Seem familiar? It's the exact same structure we saw before. Simplifying, we see she seems like someone I'd or I would be thrilled to be paired up with. Paired up means to make two people form a pair, usually in some sort of project for school or work. You can probably guess why this with is here, but let's be sure. Imagine you're at work and your boss told you to work with a girl named Allie on a project. When you head to the bar after work, your friend asks you, "Anything interesting happen at work today?" You might respond, "I was paired up with Allie for our final project of the year." One last question. Imagine you asked your spouse to make you oatmeal for breakfast, but after trying it, you decided you didn't like it very much. Frustrated, your spouse asks you, "Why did you ask me for oatmeal if you don't like it?" Using our structure of the day, how might you respond? It seemed like something I would like, but I didn't. Note we use the past tense seemed since we thought it was something we would like in the past, but now in the present, we no longer like it. Learning how to use structures like this is like a shortcut to thinking directly in English and not getting stuck in conversations looking for the right words or organizing your thoughts. Instead of trying to organize a sentence in your head one word at a time, you can just use the structure like a recipe and swap in different ingredients. By the way, what you just did is called deliberate practice, and it involves taking a little extra time to look at, analyze, and use something that didn't instantly make sense to you or you wouldn't be able to use in a real conversation. If you want help with more deliberate practice exercises, I have great news for you. I'm building a full course and online community focused on deliberate practice. In the course, you'll learn a bunch of powerful exercises to help you improve faster. And you'll have a community full of students and native English teachers that will review and give you feedback on everything you say and write. Go to deliberateenglish.com to join the waitlist. Oh, and if you sign up at deliberateenglish.com, you'll also get a free 15-minute workout guide full of some of my favorite deliberate practice techniques that will help you improve your speaking, listening, and pronunciation, even on busy days. I hope you had fun. See you soon.